we were eating, and we were talking about how good Future Fight success was, and what would be the next game, and through that and through that an hour lunch, we managed to kind of hash out an idea and say, hey, what about MMO? And then it started from there. We ideated it, and it, and then we go into development, and the rest is history. And fast track to today, and we're gonna present this game globally to all the gamers.
Awesome. Let's see, where should we go next? How about BB Drake would like to know, are we going to see more X-Men heroes like Cyclops, Wolverine, and Psylocke in Marvel's Super War in the future?
Yes. Marvel Super War is a Marvel Universe title. It's going to consist of a lot of your favorites. And yes, I can see them coming in the future. But that's not confirming a particular character coming in the future. Just to put it out there.
It's not saying necessarily Cyclops and/or Wolverine and/or Psylocke, but some X-Men heroes. Yeah. Okay. And by future, you mean sure. Exactly which date?
After today.
After today. That's
forever.
Good answer. Good answer. Okay. Let's see. I was about to ask another question, then I noticed it's from the same person, so maybe we'll come back to that one shortly. How about this one then? This is also from Daniel O, but will some villains be playable in MFR?
At this point in time, you have seen a lot of villains out there. We have no plans to announce whether they are playable or not playable at this time. So you just have to watch that. Thanks, Daniel.
Diplomatic. So diplomatic. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. From Aguinaldo Jr. Will Marvel Future Revolution be more or less like DC Universe Online?
It's not like DC Universe Online at all. First of all, it's a different IP. Marvel, we are Marvel and DC. They have their respective IP. We have our own. It's an own unique title that I think no one has ever played before. It's ambitious. It's Marvel's first open world, action RPG on the mobile devices. So you have not seen this before, and I'm excited, and I can't wait to get this out to players' hands.
So you're basically saying that Superman is in it or isn't in it?
Absolutely not.
Okay. From Riz Regent. Riz Regent asks, Oki, tough question, but why MOBA? There are many MOBAs that have failed, including produced by AAA. So what is the uniqueness of your MOBA?
So we love to collaborate with different top-tier talented developers that are strong in their respective genre. And in this case, we have Marvel Super War, which is a MOBA title. The developer NetEase, one of their studios, is actually behind the development of Omiyoji Arena, which is a quite successful mobile game, in China and in Asia as well. It's being played by a lot of players, and when we collaborate, we can also tell they are very enthusiastic about the Marvel Universe, and it's a perfect match for us to meet such intense passion creators. So this is how we partner with them to make this mobile title to serve players who like that kind of game in that region.
Okay. Thank you. There was a question that I saw earlier in the chat. It's not here in the questions list, and I'm just looking for it now. So I'm not quite sure who asked it, but somebody asked, hey, wouldn't it be nice to see a Malaysian superhero?
Yes, we do have two so far. The first one is a debut in Marvel Future Fight called Sunbird. I think you have a poster.
I can't. I'm not
you
sure.
have a poster,
I think it's
right?
been just cropped out of frame, and I went to great lengths to put that up for today.
Right.
But
So
yeah,
the first one was
Maybe I'll
Sunbird,
pull it down.
the debut in Future Fight, and then the second one is a recently debut in Marvel Strike Force by the name of Castro. Yeah, there you go, Sunbird.
There you go.
There you go. That's a Malaysian superhero. Did that? I think
Awesome.
that would answer the question. Yeah.
I hope so. And of course, we saw a little bit from Kestrel just now. As well in our during our fireside chat. So yeah, there's definitely a couple in there, and from other parts of Southeast Asia as well. It's definitely nice to see the roster becoming, filling up from all over the world. Let's see, what else have we got here? So, sorry. Let's see. What this is from Ziandi Uul. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. What do you think is the main challenge of developing characters and content that mainly caters to the Asian community?
So that's an interesting question. I'm going to flip it around. It's not about developing characters that mainly caters to Asian community. Any creator would want to cater to have the impact globally, right? But you want to tell the story from a point of view of Asian community, which is usually underrepresented in a lot of Western media. And by elevating characters with stories and background that comes from, from the Asian communities, such as in Southeast Asia or Greater Asia, I think we can actually also help represent the voices from there and help new generation of superhero lovers to appreciate and they can see themselves in that too. And the one of the challenge is making sure that the Asian community that you represent is as authentic as possible, and it's not like someone sitting at the other end of the world trying to create something that they never experienced before.
Thank you. Okay, and it sounds like we have time for just one more question. I had already highlighted one, so I think maybe we'll go with this one. The first part of the question we've just answered, but the second part. So this is from Wayne Ng. He says, thanks to both for the fantastic sharing. The first part of the question was, any plans to see more fleshed out stories for Asian characters in Marvel games, which I think we've kind of touched on, but also, what excites you the most when a studio comes to pitch an exciting new game in the Marvel game universe? So all these different publishers, developers come to Marvel games, we want to make game X. What's the thing that grabs you?
The thing that grabs me, number one, is how passionate they are. And you realize different creators, like even big names, they have done such fantastic AAA stuff. And when they come here and when they pitch Marvel games, you expect them to pitch along the same thing, but they turn it around and give you complete something different and wow you. And we're like, wow, that's actually pretty cool, right? At Marvel Games, we are all gamers. We are all Marvel IP fans as well. Having such an honor to be able to, meet different caliber and talents and able to like talk with them. What else can we make in the Marvel universe that excite fans around the world? And that's what excites me the most.
Awesome. Danny, I think we're out of time. Everyone, thank you so much for your questions. Thanks for watching this far. Danny, thank you. It's been really nice to
to those Marvel fans who will take this conversation. Continue in the chat.
Absolutely. So there are lots of questions left. Yeah, maybe Danny, if you have time, you're welcome to go and reply to some of them by text if that's something you have time to do. And I think we're going to pass back to Yuval in a moment. Everyone, thanks very much. It's been really